Chamber Secrets flying car.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff like that.
Yeah, there you go. The what's it called? Don't tell me.
You're not gonna get it.
Ford Anglia.
How'd you know that?
Because I'm a Harry Potter geek, dude.
He's good. He's good,
dude. I don't fuck around with Harry Potter, bro.
He's good.
like you know.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's the flying Ford Anglia.
Oh, too bad we weren't rolling. Or we were rolling. We were rolling.
We'll keep it in, man.
Yeah, we're keeping that in. Might as well open this episode like that.
I am so impressed that we're doing an episode, guys, on the best movie cars of all time. And I didn't think James would know what the car from Chamber Secrets was called, but he got it. It's a Ford Anglia.
Ford Anglia. The way you looked at me in shock.
How the fuck did you get that?
Because I know it. I just know things. I know things, man.
You know things when it comes to Harry Potter.
And I know things. Two things that are true.
Anyways, there's so many amazing vehicles that have graced the silver screen throughout history. And there's some really cool cars. There's some badass cars. Then there's some silly cars and just iconic cars that have a lot of character. So we're going to break down all of them. There's no ranking. There's no list. We're just going to have a lot of fun with all of our favorite movie cars and vehicles that iconic characters have driven. And a lot of these cars make the movie.
Character is the key word here. You know, movies have so many characters besides people. You know what I mean? I think cars add so much to a story and enhance a character. Like when we're talking about Nicolas Cage and Gone in 60 Seconds, that character is not the same without the Shelby Mustang GT500. You know, it's not the same without Eleanor. Doc in Back to the Future is not the same without the DeLorean. So the car itself becomes a character in so many different movies. And I think that's why it's so fun. And cars themselves have so much personality. A lot of them used to have more personality. A lot of vehicles these days are very generic and similar looking, but you still get great ones. But I mean, you go back 20 years, 30 years, cars looked very different, very unique, especially in the 20th century.
Yeah, well, everything in all of our industries have turned into this same vibe, same feeling, and technically advanced, but just like lacking any soul and
They're
artistic
really
integrity. Yeah, very safe, and vehicles used to look so unique from one another. And there obviously were trends. There were trends with vehicles. There was the sharper, boxier looks from the 60s and 70s, and then they started rounding out in the 90s until now we're at things. I'd like to think of that quote from Sin City where Mickey Rourke says, all these modern cars look like electric razors. He's not wrong.
And that became true if you think about it, especially now that so many electric vehicles are out there, kind of do look like electric razors without the grills in the front.
But man, some amazing designers have created and crafted amazing vehicles that still, like, when you look at a car, you're like, that's the movie.
What was that sitcom where the dad designed cars? Titus. Remember Titus? Pretty sure that's what it was called. Titus sitcom.
I'm not doubting you after that Anglia. I'm gonna.
Titus TV series. You don't remember the show? 2000, 2002. The comedian. His last name was Titus, I believe.
He looks like the blueprint for Guy Fieri. the branding.
Christopher Titus, the comedian, was the star, but his character, he was the dad. He designed cars for a living.
Of course, he had a banging hot wife.
Well, I mean, it's a sitcom. You have to have a banging wife.
Yeah.
That's like 101. You have a comedian.
Bumbling dad and hot wife.
It works, man. Simpsons, bro.
It's an archetype.
But no, I like that show. But I loved drawing cars when I was a kid. And I've always been enticed by cars, and I think they're cool and sexy. And I have a couple dream cars on my list. I would love to own some.
I have a couple of cars.
A couple dream cars. I hope to possess at some point in my life after the Jeep. But no, I love vehicles. I love muscle cars. There's so many movies that are just so cool because the lead and the character's cool, but the car is cool too. It's just as important, just as synonymous with the film and character.
I was obsessed with drawing BMWs and Audis when I was a kid. I would draw them over and over again.
And Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. And I like Corvettes.
Yeah, you were a big Corvette kid.
I loved the Corvette Stingray.
You're a Corvette kid. I was more of a Ferrari kid.
All right, let's break down some of our favorite movie cars. I want to start out with a bang and something ridiculous.
A good appetizer.
And that's the Pussy Wagon from Kill Bill, Volume 1.
Yes!
This is a 1997 Chevrolet Silverado 2500. And what makes it iconic is the paint job, the decals, the detail work, and it's got that crazy fender, and it's just over the top. it's as ridiculous of a car as it can be, and
the
that's
keychain matches the car.
Yeah, the keychain matches the car, and that yellow, that bright, vibrant yellow. It's like what car would the biggest fucking piece of shit dude drive? And it's the Pussy Wagon. And it's just that scene when it's revealed her going through the parking lot, and then she stops. We see her reaction. She's like, "Fuck!" And then we see the Pussy Wagon. It's a great moment.
Yeah, I think it's fun, and it has a lot to do with that scene, and it's kind of a fun culmination for Beatrix and her escape from the hospital.
Yeah,
I think it's really great. That's a great pick. Let's talk about. I mean, there's so many usual suspects here, like obviously the DeLorean, the DMC-12 from Back to the Future, iconic car, the gull wing doors that flip open, the flux capacitor turned into a commercial flop, as this
because they really did it.
They tried to make it. You can still buy them. They're collector's items.
I see them
every
once in a while.
Yeah, I've seen them in museums, but I have seen a couple out in the wild.
Mm-hmm.
But they thought they'd make a bunch of money, but it ended up not a lot of people bought these cars, and they actually put it on the market.
Yikes!
But I mean, it's so cool. At the time when the movies came out in 1985, it looked like a car that literally came from the future. So I think that's why they went with it, and it looked like a rocket ship.
Speaking future, there's a really cool car from a Steven Spielberg film that I always loved, and that's the Lexus 2054 from Minority Report.
Yeah.
This is the car where it's Tom Cruise's car, and it's so cool. It's this futuristic society where all the cars are automated on freeways and stuff, so it's just basically like a tracking system that just pulls cars, and it's very automated. There's no manual driving at all, and part of the challenge is he has to figure out how to escape when he's locked into the car, when the government locks his car, and they're basically going to send him back to the station.
Don't they go sideways? Like
it goes sideways, and also they go completely 90-degree vertical, like down.
Yeah.
So I really like the car, and also the way that the freeways are structured in this world. But this car, when I was a kid, this is 2002, I was like, that's the fucking coolest car I've ever seen. It was so awesome. This crazy, wild prototype that Lexus had designed for this film. And I remember they were talking about releasing something like this, but they never did. But it gave the company a lot of attention. I think this is a really cool futuristic car where it still seemed believable. Like, it's not that insanely futuristic. You know what I mean? It still felt like real world.
All right, I'm going to follow that up with one of the coolest cars on the list, because that is a really cool pick, and I totally forgot about Minority Report. As soon as you said Steven Spielberg, I knew you were going to go Minority Report. So I'm going to go with, I think, a really underrated high-performance vehicle, and this is actually in Dumb and Dumber. It's the Shaggin' Wagon, the 1984 Ford Econoline van called Mutt Cuts. And this is
Want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
The grooming truck that is designed exterior to have the aesthetic of a dog with fur and fake fur and the tail and ear flaps and everything. And so the Shaggin' Wagon Mutt Cuts is, I think, one of the most iconic cars in cinema history.
I gotta go with let's talk about one of the coolest cars and one of the best muscle cars ever put on screen, and that's the 1970 Dodge Charger from the original The Fast and the Furious, owned by Dom Toretto, sitting right outside the sub shop. This car was just like badass. I think it really got a lot of people into muscle cars, this franchise, but that first one, because it matched the character really well.
Yeah.
It was tough. It was brooding. It was old school. It was brawny. And it really fit the vibe of who Dom Toretto was. And still, like, when it has shown up in the other films, it's always like, oh, the Charger's back. You know what I mean? I love that Charger.
It's a legacy car, which is cool. Obviously, it was his father's car, and he's afraid of it. That car has a lot to do with the character of the film and a lot to do with the third act of the film. He's terrified of this car. Then he uses it as his means to escape and crashes in it just like his father did. But he survives and walks away.
But he was right. he was right. He's like, going to kill you, man.
Dangerous car. So that's why I love the mystery of that car. You don't see it driven until the end of the movie, which is so great. But staying on the first Fast and Furious movie, so many great cars in that film, but I'd love to talk about Brian's cars. We got the 1994 Toyota Supra. Thing is sick. It's an orange rocket, basically, and it really was integral to launching that era of the import tuning craze. Car hype was really big in the late 90s, and the Supra was a really common car you'd see around, especially also the Mitsubishi Eclipse was also a really common car you see around.
Yeah, dude, everybody was driving Eclipses.
Yeah, Eclipses were cool for several years, especially.
And then they weren't,
especially with the spoiler they had. But he also has the green Mitsubishi Eclipse he drives in the movie is fantastic.
Yeah.
The neon green tuner. really kind of was the face of street racing, street drag racing.
Yeah, Too Fast, Too Furious was good too. He's doing the driving stare. He got that from me.
You got that from me.
You know Cole Hauser's the villain in that?
In the second one?
Yeah. It's Cole Hauser, the guy with the boat.
That's right, yeah. With Ava Mendes?
Oh, yeah, with Ava Mendes.
But the first film, I mean, the Charger, the Supra, and the Eclipse, all three in it. Shit.
I want to talk about Mini Coopers.
Oh, I'd love to.
Mini Coopers have actually a really long-standing history in car chases. Believe it or not, because of how small they are, you can really move around these narrow crannies, especially in Europe, these tiny roads and tight turns, but also you can soup them up pretty well.
Not just soup them up. You can take away the weight.
Yeah.
And fit a lot of
They'll
money
be super light.
and gold bars inside.
So there's two major films that have done this. So both the Italian Jobs, iconic. And we grew up, watching the remake of the Italian Job. And I thought that was so cool. You had this great crew, Mini Coopers, lighten the load, and it was the perfect cars for the heist. They're driving through the fucking subway tunnels. Awesome car chase. It was really fun. And then Mini Coopers exploded. People were buying them everywhere. They were so popular after that film.
Yeah, the original Italian Job used the 1967 Austin Mini Cooper S Red, White, and Blue trio. And then obviously they used the newer models for the remake that Mark Wahlberg starred in.
Correct. Thank you for clearing that up.
Yeah.
Now, there's another Mini Cooper that I love, and it's red. And we're talking about the Bourne Identity. Now, this is one of the best car chases of all time. Still is. And the reasons why, because obviously it's filmed brilliantly. It's so electric and all the practical filmmaking. And it's a really great film chase where it has comedy, but also high stakes and the crashes, the carnage. But also, this car was not built for car chases, unlike the Mini Coopers in the other films. This is Franco Potenta's character's car. It's like a POS. She's been driving it forever. It splashes a little bit on the left on the way over here. So it presents a great challenge for Jason Bourne to still escape the police in this little tiny car that is not meant to be doing this.
Yes, and there's another car in a big action movie that I think people think might be a Mini Cooper, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. It's actually a Fiat.
So yeah, it's a yellow Fiat.
Common misconception that it's a Mini Cooper, but
I had to Google
design.
it. I thought the same thing, but also same vibe.
Yeah.
And I love that car chase too.
Exact same vibe.
Yeah.
And obviously they are referencing the Italian Job with that.
100%. And great comedy when he's like looking for the car. He goes to the sports car. It's not working. He's like, oh shit, it's this little yellow Fiat.
I want to talk about some muscle cars unless you want to keep going on Mini Coopers. Do you have any more?
That is all.
Okay. Let's talk about the 1968 Ford Mustang GT390 from Bullitt. Steve McQueen and his green Mustang. The iconic cool guy car and cool guy aesthetic and look. And cool guy movie. Bullitt's fantastic. The car chases in San Francisco, bombing up and down those hills. They were really doing this stuff, guys. This movie's fantastic. And, it's one of the reasons why what I appreciated with, we just saw Crime 101 last week, the world premiere, really good car chases. In LA, they're actually in Los Angeles shooting a lot of car chases. I thought that was really excellent. They didn't do as expansive of a chase as they do in Bullitt, which is literally a 25-minute chase across the entire city.
And they were going fast in that movie.
They were bombing. That's the one thing I think with a lot of modern movies is you can really tell that they're going 15 miles per hour.
They're not in a lot of these areas where they're filming. They're not allowed to go more than 20 miles per hour, 25.
Depends. Every state's
There's
different.
There's strong restrictions
different.
on them, so you can feel it.
Yeah, and then it increases the insurance policies on film. So every movie's different. Yeah. Tom Cruise is a different kind of movie.
He'll insure himself.
Like he's gonna go fast no matter what.
Cruising.
But that's one thing for me. Like when I watch that movie and some other recent movies that have car chases, they're not really going that fast, guys. You can see the traffic painted lanes going past like as fast as I run. The angles make it seem like they're going faster, but Bullitt, they are fucking whipping these cars all around the town. Mm-hmm. Even if you've never seen the movie, at least just pull up on YouTube the car chase. It's like 20 minutes long. It's the best thing you'll watch all month.
Also, I'm in honor of this episode, I'm wearing the Apex merch from the F1 team and F1 the movie. I love the film, and it was a modified Formula 2 car. a Mercedes MGM. It was made to look like a Formula One machine, and just give it a quick shout out because I thought it was so fucking cool.
Yeah, and no big deal. I got to sit in that thing.
Yeah. Now stay on Mission Impossible, because in Mission Impossible Fallout, there's a spectacular car chase, and I love the car they chose. It's a BMW M5, dark, like this forest green, really fantastic. I love this chase. The stuff that Tom was doing was fantastic. It was amazing, and I thought it was really visually stunning. But this car, it had this really great, like, it's like early 2000s vibe, like that style of a BMW, right off the tail end of the century. And before they started rounding it out too much, it still had this sharp edges to it. And I think it's a really lovely car. I think it's really cool.
I think maybe the most famous movie car outside of like science fiction films like Back to the Future, Ghostbusters, even Blues Brothers, which is not sci-fi, but like that's a very famous movie car. Gone in 60 Seconds, the remake with Nicolas Cage, the 1967 GT500 Eleanor has to be one of, if not the most famous movie car of the century and of all time. When you ask, I think, random film people or random movie people that like movies, like, what do you think is like, what's your favorite car? What's the most famous car in movies? I guarantee a high percentage would say Eleanor from this film.
There's also, the reason for it is not only is it just a beautiful machine, but they did a great job of building up a mystery about it.
Same thing with Fast and Furious, yeah.
Because, which film came out first?
Gone in 60 Seconds, 2000.
Maybe they're pulling a little bit from that, but Nick Cage's character, he can boost any car, but there's something about this car where it's just like they built it up like it was a unicorn. You know what I mean?
And dangerous as well. Yeah, it's a unicorn. It's dangerous. He's got this troubled relationship with it. He's tried to boost it before, and every time he boosts this car, something bad happens and it goes wrong. So the mystery adds so much to the character of the car, just like the Charger in Fast and Furious. The Dom mystery with his father's past. His father died racing that car. He rebuilt it, doesn't drive it. He's afraid of it. Nick Cage character is afraid of Eleanor, too. He's always talking to it. It's the only car in the movie of all the cars he steals that he's, like, talking to. They have a back and forth. They bicker. It's really fun. And then, I mean, one of the best shots for a car ever is jumping that, hitting the tow truck ramp and just going over, like, 12 cars.
Plus, you got Delroy Lindo and Timothy Olyphant as the detectives on his tail. I love that movie.
And Angelina Jolie in the front seat. Woo!
Angie in that movie.
I love that movie.
Fucking A. All right, let's talk about the Ford Explorer from Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Iconic paint job makes it what it is. This is a 1992 Ford Explorer. I feel like the after this they got really large, the Explorers. They became really big SUVs, but this one feels more like
late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah. The SUVs became huge.
Yeah, this one feels
Yukon Denali's, bro. They're like tanks
for sure. This is like more of a large hatchback. This is an XLT UN46 model. Obviously, the film came out in 1993, so it was like just when they filmed the brand new model of the Explorer. What makes it special is the paint job. Also, just we all know that like light tan leather interior. Like it's just, but really it's just like the logo, the yellow, green, and red paint. Everything about it is just iconic and synonymous with the world of Jurassic Park. They did the Jeep in the newer ones. Wasn't really vibing with it. It was fine.
There's something about that paint job, the yellow, the greens. There's something about just the style of that Jeep, and it just works, man. Because it feels like a toy, but also like a great movie car at the same time. It's sort of like striking gold. It works for everybody. It works for adults. It works for kids. It's eye-catching. It looks good in the night sequences, and there's just something about it. You know, it looks like a car at a theme park, but it's also, you know, really usable off-road, and I fucking love that car, man. Yeah. Whenever you randomly see them out in LA, like you'll see one like in the wild every year or two. It's just like, hey, it's a car from Jurassic Park. Let's talk about a character who's been in a lot of movies. In almost all of them, he's got an Aston Martin, James Bond. But the most iconic version of the car has got to be in Goldfinger 1964 with the brand new, at the time, 1964 Aston Martin DB5 driven by Sean Connery. This one's epic because not only is it stylish as fuck and top of the line and a sexy car, but it's the ultimate spy car. It's got machine guns. It's got the ejector seat, revolving plates. It's cinematically cool. and luxurious as hell.
What about the Ford Focus in Casino Royale?
You hate that sequence.
He drove a great BMW in The World Is Not Enough. This is the one with Pierce.
Yeah, the Pierce one's great.
Not the one that disappeared, but it's a really fantastic BMW. This is the one that drives itself. You can drive with his phone like pad. You know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
So he's in the parking garage getting shot at, and he goes down to the bottom. He's hiding behind a pillar, and he's driving the car, and like shooting at the bad guys. It's a really cool car. I like that one a lot. All right, let's talk about a van. A bus, actually. A little bus. From Little Miss Sunshine. This is a movie where it's really a movie defined by a vehicle, and that's the 1971 Volkswagen T2 microbus. Yellow paint job, white top, big windows. The whole family goes on this for the road trip, and it's an iconic vehicle. I think that it's really a perfect design, perfect thing for the movie, and also one of the like iconographies of the film is this microbus. I love the film, and I love this vehicle for it.
I concur. You know what's a really cool car?
What?
That's so synonymous with a character? In Training Day.
Yes!
Detective Alonzo Mourning, played by Denzel, drives a blacked out 1979 Chevy Monte Carlo. And this is the entire film is spent with him and rookie cop Jake driving around LA, getting into craziness. It's got hydraulics. It's a bouncing lowrider. And he just oozes cool with this car. And, man, so many great lines like, are we going to the office? We in the office, baby. Yeah, I love that car. Looks so good.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Someone on our street has this car.
Really?
Like a block away. You ever see it?
Yes, I have. Yeah,
he's got this blacked out Monte Carlo.
Yeah, he parks on the other
at
corner of that block.
Yeah.
Yeah, in front of the big greenhouse.
Yeah. It's this car. But he doesn't have the hydraulics.
And he's not
A crooked cop, probably. I don't know.
I hope not.
I hope not.
Stay away, man. All right. I got something for you. I got some heat. We might as well. We have to talk about the Batmobiles.
The what?
The Batmobiles.
The Batmobiles.
I almost said the Bat.
I don't know
vehicles.
what you said that first.
The Batmobiles. Batmobiles. There's so many. I mean, we can't. It's hard to just pick one. Let's pick a couple of our favorites. My personal favorite of the Batmobiles is the Tumbler.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It's the one that like we were little teenagers watching those ones.
Little teeny tiny teenagers.
And it was so different from what had been done before. Burton's and Schumacher's were really eccentric and like stunning, but still didn't feel very tactical, but still very cool. And
but
then
they fit the world in the movies.
Yeah.
You know, I think the Tim Burton Batman ones were great because it fits the gothic world because it has like the classic sort of Cadillac style, but with the long front. I think they fit.
Yeah. But seeing the Tumbler on the big screen was really fantastic, and it was magical, and it was so exciting, and the sound design was superb, but the way they built this car, it just felt so real, and it felt like with this car, you can do anything with this vehicle, and nothing was stopping Batman from getting away. He's doing damage, but I really love the Tumbler, everything about it.
Yeah, not to be like recency bias, but I think the Batman Batmobile is fantastic.
Yeah.
You know, it's
actually
custom build muscle car.
Yeah.
It's armored, it's tactical. It has a fucking jet engine inside of it, which is really cool. We didn't see too much gadgetry with it in the film, but I don't think it needed it because itself is a weapon. And that's what Bruce uses it mostly as in the film. You know, when he takes down Penguin, he uses the car as a weapon. But being able to thrust extra with boost with the jet propulsion is so freaking cool. And the fact that it's nitty gritty. Bruce definitely built this with Alfred in this garage in their underground Batcave tunnel. And I think that's what's so cool about it is it's low tech, high octane, very Mad Max-esque. That's something that I never really saw people compare the new Batmobile to as Mad Max. And I think it very much fits Mad Max world.
It's actually right behind you.
Oh, yeah. There it is. Also, The reveal.
I was trying to segue into a movie posters ad.
That's great. Oh, yeah. It is right behind me because behind me is a great poster for the Batman.
There we go.
And Catwoman's there with Bruce, Batman, and both their vehicles in the Batmobile is there. And this poster was sent to us by our great friends at movieposters.com. Use our code Raiders10 at checkout today to get 10% off your entire order from movieposters.com, and use our affiliate link, which is in the episode description of this podcast. That'll get us a cut of the action and lets the website know you got there because of us. Movieposters.com. Great people, great friends, and people who just love cinema and love their jobs. They're really cool. Up there in Toronto, Canada. Let's get back into the Batmobiles. And I love the Batmobile that Rob drives, as well as the exposed rear. I think is really cool.
I love an exposed rear. What's funny about that?
It's a good joke.
I love.
It's a good joke. But I do love the Tim Burton Batmobile. You know, it's fantastical. It's got a ton of weaponry. It's got flamethrowers. It's got missiles. It's sleek. It's black. It's very edgy. And even like the original TV series 1966 Batmobile, which is the Lincoln Futura concept car conversion, this one was a lot of fun. Little campier, jet exhaust, gadgets galore. Red trim was really nice on the black exterior paint. Convertible,
I like the red trim, yeah.
Convertible as well.
All right. Let's move on to, we got to throw this animated film on because otherwise we will get unsubscribed. Got to throw Lightning McQueen in here. Now, I don't know what car he is. He is just Lightning McQueen. There's no brand.
He's a 2008 Lightning McQueen.
He's a race car. He's a race car. And iconic, really fun design. Yeah, our nephews loved him.
I loved him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ka-chow.
Great car design.
I brought Mad Max when I was talking about the Batmobile, right? Kind of similar vibe. But in Mad Max, the original film, 1979, Max drives a 1973 Ford Falcon XB GT. This is the Pursuit Special Interceptor. Black on black, supercharged V8, apocalypse beast, raw, metal, fury, and vengeance all combined to stand atop rubber. And this movie's iconic. I watched it for the first time a few years ago, and it blew my hair back how great it was. And the second film is even better. But I love Max's car. And I think in the new Mad Max film, in Fury Road, we got a glimpse at the car. Max loses it pretty quick, but I still loved his vehicle in that as well. But man, supercharged V8, this thing is sexy.
Also, the Gigahorse is the big one that the villain drives, which is a gigantic beast of a vehicle. I want to talk about Porsches. James is a big Porsche fan. Porsche. Have you seen that Friends episode
of Joey? Yeah.
Joey, he
pretends like he has a Porsche. Yeah,
he starts pretending that he has a Porsche.
Yeah, he wears the hat and everything.
Because he was watching. There's a guy who kept it parked on the street, and he hanged around it, and people would be like, "Oh, is that your car?" And he'd be like, "Yeah." So then he started just washing it around people, pretending that he was washing his car. And then the owner of the car is like, "What are you doing washing my car?" Yeah. He's like, "Oh, just washing it." And then the guy took the car away. So then to make up for that and to compensate for it, Joey just bought all Porsche merch. He's wearing a Porsche jacket, hat, the gloves. He's wearing driving gloves everywhere. It's so funny. But the Porsche is a beautiful car. There's been a lot of them. My favorite one was from the original Bad Boys. It's a Porsche 911 Turbo. And it's a really fantastic car. It's stunning. And they brought the Porsche back with the Bad Boys for Life with a Porsche Carrera 4S, which is really a really beautiful car. But Bad Boys and Porsches is a thing. Risky Business is another Porsche that's really beautiful. And then there's a really nice Porsche in Gone in 60 Seconds as well.
There's a beautiful 911 in Top Gun Maverick that Penny drives at the end of the film.
Oh, yeah.
She drives the 1973 911.
She's just standing against it.
A sexy Porsche.
Yeah,
silver. Nice. Oh, that thing is stunning, man. Absolutely stunning.
I got a great one next.
Let's hear it.
The 1973 Chevrolet Chevelle Malibu from Drive. That's the whole name.
Yeah.
Chevy Malibu.
There you go.
Well, it says Chevelle
you just say
Malibu.
Chevy Malibu.
Ryan Gosling.
Drop the.
Gosling's character, this vehicle, fantastic. He helped build this car, and he still owns it to this day. But I love the design of it. I love the simplicity of it. And once it gets going, man, it's great.
Yeah, it's a cool car. I mean, it fits the character, and Nicholas Winding Refn, the filmmaker behind the movie, let Ryan pick out what kind of car he wanted driver to drive, and Gosling picked the 73 Chevelle Malibu.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Get it right.
The Chevy Malibu, which is a beautiful car. I like the white paint job, and it looks great. And I love that car. I'm glad it's on the list because it's for recent movies. It's iconic. But he also drives other really cool cars in that movie. The Mustang he drives in that film is fantastic too. Yeah. Which reminds me of John Wick's Mustang in the first film specifically, which became iconic, I think, in recent action films, the Boss Mustang.
It's a 1969 Mustang Mach 1. Beautiful car.
I thought it was a Boss.
That's a Mach 1 from my research.
From your research.
1969 Mustang Mach 1. I put a lot of work in my research. As in, I found it
just now.
No, it's on my list.
Oh, yeah, it's... Okay, in the movie, they call it a Boss 429. That's what threw me off.
Okay.
Because he says it in the movie.
See, I did extensive research, so I was able to differentiate.
Yeah, you're right. It's the Mach 1, but they say Boss Mustang. Probably because it sounds cooler.
Yeah.
But Mach 1 still sounds really cool.
It's a great car.
I wonder why they say it in the movie as a Boss, but it's actually a Mach 1.
Ask David Leitch. I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
If I ever meet him, I will. That'll be my first question. It will be. Love your movies. Real quick, though. Kind of want to get this sorted out. Why in the film is it a Boss Mustang?
Let's stay on Ryan
reality,
Gosling.
It is a Mach 1.
Let's stick with Ryan Gosling. Can you think of another iconic car in his filmography?
Oh, the Fall Guy.
What is it?
He has a GMC Sierra in the Fall Guy. I think it's I can't remember what years, but I love it. It's a great truck. It's
blue
brown.
truck?
It's got the big light, the floodlights on top. I love his truck in the movie, but it's a GMC Sierra.
I love the Spinner from Blade Runner 2049.
Oh, sick car.
Yeah, it's just called the Spinner. Nothing else, but it's fucking sick. I love it. I like his little eagle eye co-pilot.
Yeah. Does Gosling have any other cool movie cars? Off the top of my head.
Gosling, cool movie cars.
He's got quite a few.
I don't know off the top of my head.
But yeah, because then he just drives that pickup truck in the Fall Guy too.
Yeah. We got to talk about a Ridley Scott film, Thelma and Louise, because Thelma and Louise drive a beautiful 1966 Ford Thunderbird baby blue convertible. And this thing is legendary in cinema. I love the way they photographed it. There's this really cool shot where they're driving through the flatlands and there's a propeller plane flying overhead and they're like waving to it. And then he literally straps a camera to the propeller plane to shoot the car too. It's insane. But it's really one of the great movie cars of all time, in my opinion. It's beautiful. It's a perfect choice for them. It suits their vibe and their personalities, but also it's just really cool and sleek. And I like the color choice too. This is a really a perfect car that really helped make the movie special.
You know who's got a great car that fits their character so well in an iconic comedy is Old School. Frank the Tank, played by Will Ferrell, drives a 1973 Pontiac Trans Am.
God,
and
yes.
This is like a perfect choice because he basically plays a character who didn't really grow up. And once he has the opportunity to go back to his old ways, in his heydays, we can assume is like the 80s, late 70s, early 80s. There's probably like when he was in high school, maybe he bought this car back then, and he's got this Pontiac that he's got in the driveway. He's revving the engine, he's cleaning it, and it just fits his character so goddamn well. Someone called Frank the Tank would totally drive that kind of car.
What song is he listening to while he's doing that? White Snake.
Here I go again on my own.
Hold on, ready? Oh damn, I'm on the Raiders YouTube, not my premium without ads.
Here I go again on my own. Yeah,
his wife's bringing him like a sandwich, and she's like scared of it.
Yeah,
he's like, "Hey, babe." He's got a bandana on.
Yeah. Hey, Mike. Like that's the perfect song and perfect car for Frank the Tank.
Oh my god, that movie's so fun. I can't believe we saw that when we were like 11. With our dad would take us to whatever we wanted to see. He didn't care.
Yeah, but everyone's it was like a different world. Like comparatively to your parents, like just be home for dinner.
Yeah.
Go ride your bikes around. Be home when it's dark. The same kind of thing. Like, oh, we want to go see a movie? We can see whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
But like now it's like you can't leave your house as a kid without being tracked by your parents, and you have to be home every hour. I don't know. It's nuts out there. It's from what I hear.
There's a iconic British film that I know you haven't seen, but you got to put it on this list because it's a really great car. It's Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And we're talking about the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang vehicle, which is a custom-made vehicle inspired by the racing cars of the early 20th century. This vehicle can fly, and it can also turn into a submarine. It's pretty unbelievable. It's got these cool wings, it's just it's like a fantasy film. But this car is just like. So the writer Ian Fleming wrote this movie.
Oh no shit! The screenplay.
It's a car that has all these gadgets and can do different things. And so it was like just early days, like James Bond, like that kind of vibe. But this is family oriented.
That's pretty cool.
It's a really, really cool car.
I've never seen it. I've heard of it 1,000 times. I've seen the car.
It's being remade, unfortunately.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. But for British culture, it's an iconic film.
Sure.
It's a musical.
There's a very, very famous car we haven't talked about yet because I kind of want to save it.
Okay.
And that's Ghostbusters, 1984.
Yeah. Don't want to empty the load right off the bat.
Yeah. The 1959 Cadillac Miller Meteor, the Ecto-1. Iconic. It's got the blue siren lights. It's got the logo. It's huge. It's like this big-ass hearse wagon, and it's so memorable. I mean, I'm sure everyone listening to this, if you grew up in like the 90s or 80s, you had like a little car version of it in your collection of cars and toy cars. Everyone had that Ecto-1.
I think a lot of people have it now too.
Probably. Yeah. But no, I mean, that was like, you had Transformers and the Ecto-1. Those were like guaranteed every time in Spider-Man. But it's such a memorable car, and you know they brought it back for the new movies. That was my favorite part of the movies, honestly, was to see the car again, the Ecto-1. In the ejector, the side seat was pretty cool. So iconic car, still alive.
There's a car I really love, and it just really suits the character so well. And it's a piece of shit car too. Not that the model is a piece of shit, but it's just not taken care of. And that's the 1973 Ford Gran Torino from The Big Lebowski, which is just great. I love this car. It's like this ugly green. There's a lot of credence in the back. But I mean, it's involved in like an action scene with the deal gone wrong, and then a car accident when he drops the roach on his lap, and he just starts burning himself. And then he
give me the ringer, man. Give me the ringer. Give me the ringer.
Give me the ringer, dude. I love this car. I love the movie. Lebowski really is one of those movies where it just like it gets better every time you watch it, and it's when you watch it, you're like, there's really no movie like Lebowski. It's one of a kind. Speaking of Gran Torinos, Gran Torino, the Clint Eastwood film, has a beautiful 1972 Ford Gran Torino Sport, 2-door fastback. The dark green metallic looks so good with the vinyl roof, and that distinctive laser stripe on the side. Yeah, it had a stripe. Yeah,
I think it's a terrific looking car. It just looks stunning. It's classic. It's timeless. It's a beautiful vehicle. Okay, better shape up, 'cause I need you, babe. It's the Grease car, Grease Lightning. It's like, what's he doing over there?
It's a 1948 Ford Deluxe convertible. Grease. If you're a fan of Grease, you love the car. It's really iconic. It's this beautiful red paint job with like these white lightning bolts. It's just a really overall a fun film. One of the most successful films of all time, adjusted for inflation. Of course, $1 billion.
That's insane. That's why Travolta is so fucking famous. Yeah. That and a lot of other movie roles, but Grease, man.
People have no idea how successful this movie was when it came out. I'm not making that up. When you adjust for inflation, it was close to $1 billion. I think it passed $1 billion actually. Imagine that, a musical making that much. But it makes the movie, really amps it up, and it suits the vibe of the characters so well. And there's a lot of scenes with it. It's beautiful.
Let's talk about Death Proof. Two incredible Mustangs. There's the 1972 Ford Mustang Grande that the girls drive or are trying to buy from that guy, from the weird guy from the Happy Gilmore movies. It's the yellow one with the black stripe. This is the one that
they leave Mary Elizabeth Winstead at, and they go drive.
This is the one they're trying to drive.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait. This is the one they drive.
They do drive
there because it's the white car.
She wants the white one. They have the
yellow
yellow
one. Let me look up the car
because they're parked in front of that convenience store in the yellow one.
Yes, you're right. So they drive that to that guy to the farm. The white.
Is it a Chevelle?
Pulling it up right now. It's a Dodge Challenger. From Vanishing Point. So it's the 1970 Dodge Challenger from Vanishing Point.
Same one. Yeah.
So that's the one that they want to drive. Okay. So we have the yellow Mustang Grande that they drive there. The white Dodge Challenger 1970 from Vanishing Point. And then Stuntman Mike's 1968 Ford Mustang.
Pull that up. The Death Proof car.
Which one is it? Hold on. It's also a Mustang. I can't remember which one. Hold on. Whoops. What did I do?
I'll pull it up.
I just had it and I just screwed myself.
You closed the
I closed all my tabs.
You panicked.
I did. How do you do history? I forget. Command Y.
He just closed his tabs.
I thought Command Y was history in Safari.
Command Y? I don't know these fucking. It's a Chevy Nova.
No, it's not.
It's a Chevy Nova.
No, it's a Mustang Fastback.
I have it as a Chevy Nova right here.
Stuntman Mike's car?
Yeah, it's Chevy Nova.
Let's double check this.
Yeah, look at it. That's not a Mustang.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's 1970. Yeah, it's 1971 Chevy Nova.
Oh, that's
are right. Definitely not a Mustang.
Right. That's not a Mustang at all.
I think I like this one the best out of those three cars. I like the Chevy Nova.
Honestly, it's up there. You know, it's a big ass car. It's so massive in terms of the front and the engine. But what's so cool about it is it's just jet black with the skull and lightning painted on top of it. Like, how cool is that? Blacked out. It's an epic car. All three are fantastic cars.
Yeah. I want to watch that soon. I haven't seen it for a while.
Bro.
I love Death Proof.
Death Proof is amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
There's another, I think James and I naturally, I think we both had the same vibe for this episode to not do all the famous ones first.
Sure.
Like Ferris Bueller.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful car. It's a 1985 Modena GT Spider California. Made probably when they made this movie, it was brand new because this movie came out in 1986. They might have filmed it in 1985, so it might have been the brand new one. But it's a beautiful vehicle, and I'm so glad they canceled that reboot because nobody wants to see those guys driving around in the car because that's not what the movie is. But it's great. Ferris and Cameron are so great, such a great duo because of their polar opposites and his fear of damaging the car with Ferris Bueller's freewheeling nature. The mileage, reversing the wheels when they get it back to get the mileage right, but then it shoots out the window, so it's pointless. It's great. I love it.
Baby Driver.
Yes.
I think this is a great racing movie. Well, not racing movie, but a great car movie.
Yeah.
But I think it's one of Edgar Wright's last really good movies, honestly, because I was pretty disappointed by Running Man, pretty disappointed by Last Night in Soho, but Baby Driver I think is excellent. And Baby Drives a 2006 Subaru Impreza WRX. I'm sure everyone listening to this show knows somebody that drives a WRX or has one right now. But what was cool about Baby Driver is usually the WRXs are blue. Like, that's the most common color you'll see of these cars. But in Baby Driver, it's just like cherry red.
Yeah.
And it's just terrific. It pops on screen. Great for drifting, great for tight corners and quick driving, and a great, kind of like a modern getaway car now for icons for film.
I want to talk about a Stephen King movie car after I run through some unsubscribes from a bunch of our listeners.
Oh, run through
James
them,
can
man.
pull up a review.
Oh, I will.
We had some great ones, obviously, because it's James's boneheaded take on the Gosling throw. We'll get to those.
Can you give some context, though, before
so
you do?
If you don't know, Gosling, to promote Project Hail Mary, threw a football across a giant intersection into a donut hole of the Randy's Donuts.
Not a giant intersection.
At least 200 feet. Because we measured it. We'll get to that.
125.
But anyways, James said it was real. I said it was fake. We posted it online, and everybody agreed that it was fake. I think one person,
no one had my back.
I think one person thought it was real too.
I don't think anyone did.
I think I saw one where they thought it was real. Now let's get into our unsubscribes. First up, 1277, random person. They didn't put their name. How do I unsubscribe from only James? 100% CGI. Just to give that one some context. In our single location episode, Corey, though I'm still listening as I type this, I keep yelling Saw, expecting it to be the next one mentioned. If it does not get on this list, you'll get a huge unsubscribe from me. We didn't put Saw.
For which list?
Single location.
There's a lot of locations.
There's a lot of locations in that movie. There's a lot going on.
They're in the
flashbacks.
The detectives are doing a lot. That's the thing. So the detectives are.
Delroy's running all over the place.
Half that, like, I wouldn't even say, because I watched it recently, I would say only like 30% of the film that actually takes place in the location.
Yeah.
They are all over, because it's, and then once you get to the flashbacks, we're in the apartment of the doctor, we're in the parking lots. Yeah. The detectives are investigating locations, they're investigating crime scenes, they're interrogating in interrogation rooms.
The chase.
There's a shootout in his Jigsaw's facility.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of locations in that movie. The
too,
hallways, like, there's a lot.
It's too many locations, so we didn't include it. But I know a lot of people also wanted it on that episode. I just couldn't.
There's way too, like, if like we said, like 50% of the movie, sure, but like it's not half the movie. It's surprisingly, you would think.
Yeah. All right, Nick wrote, go to Randy's Donuts and make the throw yourself, or else I'm unsubscribing.
I'm definitely getting arrested if I do that, but I kind of want to try.
Also, I'm so glad, Brayden, for this comment. There are almost no running backs as tall as David Cornsweet. Unsubscribed.
What?
He's tall.
I know he's tall. What's his, hold on, look up, keep going. I'm going to look up.
I'm just saying, there's no tall running backs.
There are a few. I didn't say there were a ton. I said but there are some.
You said there are lots.
No, I said there's more than you think.
You said there were plenty. You said there were plenty. Jesus Christ. Hey, Braden's got my back, man.
Let's see. Keep going. Cornsweet, though, is 6'4". That's a tall running back.
That's tall.
I was going off the assumption that he was 6'2".
That's tight end. If you're stocky and if you're still, yeah.
Keep going.
Dress to impress. You guys need to create this football challenge. If you think it's real, super easy, or I will unsubscribe. I'd love to recreate it. We'll recreate it from our house.
Derrick Henry, 6'3".
6'3"? There we go. Braden, he got us.
Derrick Henry is 6'3", and he's a beast. He's a monster.
All right, he got us. He got us.
He's the tallest back right now.
Darren Wallace wrote, as many times as I've heard you guys talk about a ghost story, I was disappointed to not see it make the list of single locations. Unsubscribed. Great one.
Which one?
Ghost Story.
Oh, that is a great one, because that's very actually similar to Here, the new movie that
in
came out last year.
All
Presents. Right. We said Presents, didn't we?
Yeah. Patrick Hagen wrote, I think James was on drugs while arguing about the throw.
I probably was. I kind of want to go do it now.
I said he was sober.
Should we go do it? Should we go recreate it?
I'm not sure there's no way we could get it across that intersection.
We don't have to use a football. We can use like a tennis ball or something.
All right, maybe.
We can like get a tennis ball and write Raiders of Lost podcast on it, and we film it the exact same way, and we see if I can do it.
All right.
And then it hits someone in the face as they walk out.
You hit a car.
And I go,
you cause a car crash. It goes through someone's...
I can definitely throw a tennis ball over that intersection.
You need to stop.
You need to stop. Tennis ball?
You need to stop with this.
A tennis ball.
You need to stop. You said you could make that throw in 5 tries.
100%.
With the football and the donut. You're not allowed to make
a tennis ball. I can do it in 3.
You're not allowed to make
I can
these
do that
claims.
with the tennis ball in 3.
No, easy. We're not. No, you're done. You're done.
So
you're
easy.
Not that guy. Lax Evan, that throws easily over 100 yards, especially with the height. Unsubscribed.
Not 100 yards.
No. So here's the thing. You did the GPS from the corner to corner.
Gosling, no, I did it from the corner to where the donut would be.
No, but what I'm saying is Gosling was not standing on the corner. He was standing by the fence of the freeway.
I didn't do like at the tip of the corner. I did like a good amount. I did. You weren't watching my screen.
Just saying. It was more than 125
And then I
feet.
went into the structure where the donut would be.
You just need to take the L.
Let's just go and do it.
Just take the L.
Let's just go and do it, man.
Pavel, not only is this obviously CGI, but the amount of conversations I had to do in my mind when you used American units of measuring the distance gave me a headache. Sorry. Close to pressing unsubscribed. Arabella, so many things to unsubscribe from in this episode, but I got to go with there are some big backs out there. That's a good line.
Like I said, there are. Derrick Henry, 6'3", baby.
fan of films. Y'all were fiery today. Wildly entertaining. There's not one brother I always agree with. Y'all trade off, but double unsubscribe. Oh, man. And that's it for this week. Great stuff, guys.
All right, we have a great 5-star written review from Gabe Myers. Gabe, 5 stars. 10 out of 10. Would give 10 out of 5 if I could have been listening since 2020, since before unsubscribe was even a thing. It's everything you could want in a pod. They are hilarious and not uptight or pretentious with movies. They take them for what they are worth, but also can appreciate the art and craftsmanship that goes into film. Highly recommend checking these guys out. P.S. I predict in a few years these guys are the next Coen brothers.
Let's go.
That's really nice of you to say. Thank you, Gabe, for that wonderful 5-star written review that you did on Apple Podcasts.
Now let's get into the Stephen King movie car I mentioned.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Christine.
This is one of my favorite movie cars of all time. The 1958 Plymouth Fury. Red paint job, a silver trim, and white top. I love this car. It's really beautiful. It's so classic. It's just when you think about cars from the 50s, it's like this is exactly what you'd imagine. But also the brilliance of the car being the movie monster. This vehicle that just never dies and keeps rebuilding itself and seeks out victims and gets angry. I love Christine. I think it's one of the underappreciated John Carpenter movies and one of the great Stephen King adaptations. And this vehicle, it's chef's kiss. Perfect car.
Yeah. Another vehicle that it had a 20th anniversary this year.
What's
2026.
That?
And
2005.
2006. This year. And I saw Focus Features has the distribution rights to this movie, and they had it at Sundance, which was fun. And they were giving out cocoa and stuff.
So the movie's 20 years old?
Yeah, movie's 20th
was
year
the car? Was it an old car?
No, I mean, yeah, it's an older car, yeah. But the movie's 20 years old.
I don't know it.
Little Miss Sunshine, the 1971 yellow.
Are you joking?
What?
I spent 2 minutes talking about that.
Did you really? When?
It was like the third one I talked about.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, I meant Knight Rider. I meant the 1982 Pontiac Trans Am kit from Knight Rider.
He was not listening,
from 1982 to 86.
James was just nodding. Yeah.
Plus
yeah,
the
whatever
film
you're
crossovers.
saying.
Turbo boosted. It's an AI speaking icon. 1986.
All the
fantasy.
build up. All that build up. I thought you were fucking with me.
I did build it up quite a lot.
Oh man.
Sorry, I was not listening to you at all. Apparently,
not at all. I might have spent the most time talking about that one than any other one in this episode.
I don't remember you saying it at all. At all. And I've been sitting here listening to you the whole time.
No, you're not listening. You've been sitting there. You've not been listening.
Just like staring at the wall.
All right, let's talk about Transformers. Transformers 1.
Great cars.
Fucking Bumblebee's car. It's great. Bumblebee is a 2007 Chevrolet Camaro.
I hate when you just say Chevy Camaro.
Chevrolet keeps throwing me off.
But you keep saying it like a robot. You're saying it like an AI. Chevrolet Camaro.
The Chevy Camaro.
Like it's the coolest car, and you're saying it like such a dweeb.
Yeah. But I like the dweeb.
Yeah. The Chevrolet Camaro.
I like the old Camaro version, and then he turns into the souped up Kill Bill one. But I like the first version of Bumblebee in the film.
Yeah, they're both great.
That's a cool one.
But that was like Chevy did a really big resurgence of the design of the car at that time, and it was promotion for that at the same time. And it was cool when those dropped. Oh man, they were cool. But yeah, I love that Chevrolet Camaro. There's another Gran Torino we missed from a TV show and film.
A lot of Gran Torinos in movies.
It's a great muscle car. The 1973 Ford Gran Torino from Starsky and Hutch. The show ran from 1975 to 1979. The car was very new at the time. And then in 2004, they did the movie remake, which is honestly terrific film. Owen Wilson and Ben Stiller as Starsky and Hutch. And the Gran Torino is terrific because it has the very iconic white and red paint job. And this car is sexy. It's fast. Hitting jumps. It's so cool. It's a Bay City movie, so San Francisco, very similar to Bullitt, hitting the tall hills, and it's a ton of fun.
Yeah, it is a ton of fun.
Yeah.
American Graffiti from George Lucas in 1973. Beautiful car. Cars all over this film because that's what the culture was. Got young teens just drove around their cars. But the highlight is definitely the yellow 1932 Ford Coupe with the hood off the engine. So it's the exposed engine. And it's so cool and so badass. I think it's one of the coolest cars of all time.
The Fast movies have a ton of other really cool cars, but when it comes to muscle cars and having a muscle car as the centerpiece of the movie franchise outside of the Charger, the 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle SS is sexy. And they use this for one of the heist spectacles of the film, and it's just a sexy Chevelle, man. It's a great car.
It's back with John Carpenter. Big Trouble in Little China. We have the Pork Chop Express. What kind of vehicle is this? Pork Chop Express.
It is.
It's a 1985 Freightliner FLC 126-4T. It's a lot of things. Driven by Kurt Russell's character Jack. It's a really cool car. I love it. I think it's really fun. The design of it. And the character is great because he plays a guy who's framed to look like the ultimate action hero, but he's not. And that's the whole joke of the film. And I think this car also feels like that vibe too.
Yeah, I also love Speed Racer has the Mach 5. Now, this live-action film did it really a great deal of justice, I think, from the original anime from 1967. It's the car that Pops Racer designs for his son. It doesn't exist in the real world. It's not like a real car you can buy, but it's such a great movie car in that anime as well.
Sylvester Stallone is on this list. From Cobra. The 1950 Mercury, all black, silver trim. This car is cool. It's big. Cobra, if you've not seen it, is a really cheesy action movie that he made, a little self-serious. And his character is like the ultimate badass. He wears aviators. He chews on matches. And he drives this amazing car. It's really beautiful. It's super cool. And it's just a badass. It's a really cool vehicle. There's no other car that like looks like this one.
There's a couple others from the Fast and Furious franchise. The Nissan Skyline that Brian drives in Too Fast, Too Furious is great. The silver with the blue trim. And then also the Dodge Viper is in a couple of them. And they stopped making that car a long time ago, like, I don't know, 15 years ago, something like that. Dodge Vipers are just very cool.
Remember Mom took us to a car show and we sat in that white Dodge Viper with the blue trim?
Yeah, I remember that.
That was cool.
Vipers are cool.
Now I look back, I think that guy was hitting on Mom.
Probably.
The guy who owned the car.
All right, what else do we got for cars?
Well, we have the yellow microbus from Little Miss Sunshine. Okay, I got one.
You didn't add any hype for that at all. I thought you'd hype that one up hype with the whole story.
2 minutes of story for
hot chocolate.
All right, I got a good one. Good Burger. The Good Burger car.
Yeah.
It's got a burger on the hood. The hood is a burger. It's got this arrow and then the top of it. This is 1975 ACM Pacer. This was a really fun car, if you remember. And then Pulp Fiction is a 1974 Chevy Nova. This like pale yellow green. I love that car. I think it's really nice.
I gotta say, one that is very, I think, I wouldn't call it a movie car, but it's so important to the movie and a character is the taxi in Taxi Driver.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a classic taxi, just a big, round, yellow and black classic taxi. But it's got so much character in the movie because those old cars, pre-digital age, everything's like, it's got cranks in it. When you turn the fare up, you turn the fare down. Clang, clang, clang. It's huge, it's massive. It just sounds like. Keep running the fare. Did I say? Turn the fare back on. Turn the fare back on. I love that car, and it's very much a part of the movie and a character itself in the film as well.
That is a great call out, man.
Thanks.
The A-Team van.
Yeah.
The black van with the red stripe. That's a cool. That was iconic.
Pulp Fiction has some bangers too. I think Wolf's NSX.
Yeah.
The NSX was a hot car at the time. It was a really hot car. And then also
really fucking fast.
Vincent's Malibu. That convertible is great. The red one that he drives me and the date.
Yeah.
And then I believe the yellow car that Jules and Vincent drive in the opening, I believe that's Tarantino's
personal
car at the time.
The Chevy Nova.
I think that was his car, yeah. But even that little dinky car that Butch drives around is fun.
Okay, I got one. A car from one of the greatest car chases of all time. I can't believe I forgot about this. It's the Audi S8 from Ronin.
Oh, Ronin.
Yeah, so this is
the
Euro luxury vehicle, but it's works really well in this car chase. It's cool. This is when Audi was becoming very popular. And then they blew up in the 2000s, obviously. But this was a really great car.
You know, what I'm thinking about now is movies that are road trip movies or have a large portion of the film as a road trip.
Sure.
Tommy Boy has a great car. They have the 1967 Plymouth Belvedere GTX rebadged as a satellite for the film. Cult classic. But it's a lot of the film takes place in that car. And also Texas Chainsaw Massacre. What is the car that they used in that film, the original film from
the van?
The van, yeah. I want to see what that is. It's a 1972 Ford Club Wagon, green and white.
I mean, I guess you could throw it on the list.
That's half the movie's in that car.
Yeah,
and then
it's in the movie.
They're driving for like 30 minutes, and then they park and they're like at the car for the rest of the movie until they start getting killed.
What? No, it's not that long.
Yeah, it is.
No way.
In the original?
No way. Yeah.
Yes, it is, because they one by one start to like wander.
Yeah.
But the guy in the wheelchair and the other girl stay at the car while they're getting killed, and then it's at nighttime. The car is still there, and they're still at the car with the headlights and everything. The car is in a lot of the movie.
All right, I'll give you that. I mean, I don't really think of that car when I think of that movie. I just think.
I think of the van every time.
I don't really.
That's weird.
I think of the murders.
Well, I think of the murders too, but
I feel like the car in that movie is so.
Well, when you think of James Bond, you're not thinking of the Aston Martin. You're thinking of the stunts and the girls.
I think of the Aston Martin for sure. It's in like almost every one.
To say that the van's not important to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre,
I don't really think it's like that great for this list. It's like car in a movie. What are we gonna do? Just like every movie that has a car in it.
Why didn't you say anything about the Tommy Boy car?
Because it's a great car for the movie.
So isn't the van.
No, I'm just not feeling the van.
Isn't the blood smeared on the side?
I don't know. I'll let you have it. Okay, we can keep it on the list. Herbie, though.
You're gonna go Herbie fully loaded.
Well, Herbie is the car. It's the title character. 1963 Volkswagen made the Beetle very popular. This is a Beetle model 117 Deluxe.
What happened to your voice?
I got some phlegm.
Oh, the Beetle.
Sunroof sedan. That is a long name for a car. No, I mean, Herbie's iconic, and they made a remake with Lindsay Lohan. And yeah, the Herbie car made that vehicle extremely popular, and it's synonymous with like youth. And like I feel like a lot of young women drove that car.
Beetle?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, they did.
Beetle, yeah,
they drove the shit out of that car.
Especially the yellow one they came out with in
2004. You couldn't go a mile without seeing a dozen
yellow Beetles everywhere.
Yellow, pink, white. It was like when you got an Apple computer, you get whatever color you wanted.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, you can get different color cars, but like the Beetle was specific of like. You mostly saw yellow, but like the red and white ones were
red,
lime green sometimes. Like they were just like it was like the 5 main colors. They were just popping.
Yeah, yeah. Herbie's cute. It's a cute car. It's a fun design.
I'm running out of cars. I'm
out of cars. I got one more. I got one more left, and that's the Mirthmobile from Wayne's World. The blue car. It's a 1976 AMC Pacer. Another Pacer. The second one on this list. But this is iconic. It's got the little flames on it, on the front wheel, and this is where they drive around in.
American Graffiti. What?
I already did this one.
is a cool movie by Spielberg.
I
mean, George Lucas.
Do you just not even listen to what I say?
Well, no, here's what's happening. I'm listening, but also I'm like getting the next one ready. You do the same thing.
Yeah, but I still know what you talked about.
I just forgot about those two. I just wanted to make sure you got it.
It's in there.
You
man.
did.
It's in there, Doc.
Good job, man.
This guy.
What about Jeepers Creepers? What's he drive? Is it like a garbage?
I think it's a made-up truck. I don't think it's anything. It's a cool car. I think you could put that on the list.
Sure. I will say though, the Mack truck in Transformers is cool. I know we talked about the Camaro.
Optimus?
Optimus is a cool
Yeah,
truck.
Optimus is
Yeah,
cool.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like the Mack truck.
What? I didn't say that one. It's safe.
You didn't. See, I was listening when you were doing
Magic
the Camaro.
School Bus. The Magic School Bus.
Oh, now we're in cartoon territory?
Well, it's the famous one. Why can't we? You have fucking Speed Racer.
Speed Racer is a live action film and a movie.
Yeah, but it was a cartoon forever.
I know, but it's a live action film, is it not?
We haven't done any other. Wait, who said that?
And
you
there's
can't
also
have,
video games.
Who said you can't have an animated film in this list?
Yeah, but Magic School Bus didn't have movies in theaters or anything like that.
This is a movie.
When?
1994. Magic School Bus movie.
Live action?
Let me double check.
Or is it like a TV movie? And then we're just going to get into crazy territory if we're going to go Magic School Bus.
Magic School Bus, 1994. Oh, it's just the series.
Oh, you know what's a funny car? Remember Role Models?
I remember. What's the car?
They drive like a Red Bull car. Hold on, let me pull it
a
up.
Monster Energy car or something?
No, it's like a Red Bull car.
Pull it up. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm pissing green. That's a good one.
All right. I think we're cooked on movie cars.
I'm
sure we're missing a bunch.
Well, I mean, the Audi the Audi that Tony Stark drives is cool.
Yeah, and Days of Thunder.
Yeah,
sick NASCAR car. I don't remember what car it is, but Duvall's character builds it for him custom.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like we said, movie cars are so important to
National Lampoon's Vacation, the station wagon.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Iconic.
That's important.
Iconic. That's the last one.
Sure.
That's it.
I'm positive.
I'm done. The Volkswagen.
Oh, I just thought of one.
What is it?
The bus in Speed. The bus in Speed.
Iconic. James. The bus. All right.
The bus in Speed.
Yeah, sure.
That counts.
Yeah, it counts.
How does it not count?
I didn't say it didn't count.
You're laughing like it doesn't.
It's like it's not like it's iconic.
Oh yeah,
it's just a bus.
It's a memorable bus.
Hey,
it's a movie car.
Is it
a movie car?
It's a movie car.
It's a movie car. Yeah, I think that's all I got. All right, well,
there's a lot of cars.
Yeah, thanks for tuning into this pretty fun episode of Raiders of the Lost podcast, breaking down iconic movie cars in cinema history. I'm sure we missed a bunch. Whatever we did miss, let us know in the comments. And whichever ones are your favorite, comment those. What's your favorite movie car of all time? In the meantime, do the things that help the show. Become a patron today at patreon.com/Raiders of the Lost podcast. Leave those 5-star ratings and reviews on Spotify and Apple. And take care, everybody.
See you next time.
This episode was executive produced by our chosen one patrons, Nicholas Martin and Jacob Kostler. Raiders of the Lost podcast is a mirror image production.